Okay, so then what happened? Okay, all right, so I'm just jorking it, right? I'm shaking.
Yeah.
I'm basically shaking a can of Pepsi. You know how it is watching The Golden Girls. You
Yeah.
know how you're gonna get it, right?
Yeah.
So then I hear my dad's car pull up, right? I
No
hear it pull
fucking
up
way.
on the driveway. Okay, I
Uh-huh.
hear this shit, and I just started go, oh no, right? So then all of a sudden, my dad just opens the door, right? And I turn around, and I'm like, it's not what it looks like. And it's like, what's going on here? And then I go, and then and then guess what? He dodges
Like the Matrix or something?
like Matrix. Yeah, kind of like Neo, you know, like.
Remember that scene?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Mm. That's what I would have done if I was your dad. But not really, because that would be weird and incestuous as well. Which I don't really like. I don't really like that kind of stuff. That's not my. That's not what I usually like. Yeah. So how's school? School's great. School's great. Yeah. It's really nice to catch up with you, man. Right. Greetings, everyone, to Sai, the global misfit. The absence of friendship has plagued my adult life like billionaires at the Epstein Island. Oh, woe is me! You're probably asking, hey, you seem like an interesting guy. You've got, like, crazy muscles. You have, like, crazy intelligence. How do you not have, like, a billion friends? I don't! All that is cosmetic. Everything I have is performative. Here's the thing with friendship. I'm like a very general guy. Like, I have the most basic taste. Like, I can go into any conversation and contribute in any capacity. You want to talk about football? Boom, my favorite team is Tottenham. You want to talk about American football? Boom, my favorite team are the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. If we're talking about tennis, my favorite tennis player is Naomi Osaka. I can go into my favorite anime. My favorite anime is Attack on Titan. See, I can just go into any conversation. Michael Phelps, swimming, right? I can talk about anything. I can literally just talk to you about anything. And yet, every conversation I do have, it initially goes well, but then every time I try to follow it up, it just ends horribly. Sorry. I'm venting. I'm being a little too much. I'm sorry. It kind of reminds me of a book called Clara and the Sun. Wait, what? You don't know what that is? Let me explain it to you. In a world where humanity and artificial intelligence coexist, Clara is an AF, artificial friend, and her goal is to cure loneliness around the world. She befriends an ill girl named Josie, and her life changes forever. So in that situation, I'm Clara. Yeah, I read books too. Now, why I'm mentioning Clara and the Sun is because Clara in this situation is sort of a robot that just keeps lending her hand to sweet Josie. And she's so caring, and you're just rooting for her the entire time. You're just like, you go, Clara, you go, girl. But then Clara herself doesn't really get a lot in return, mind you. I'm only on page 179, so I don't know. I haven't finished the book. Maybe she does, maybe she doesn't. But there are many times when she is getting mistreated and she's being ignored by the people around her. And maybe, heck, maybe, as you can tell, I can connect a lot with this character. That's why I'm going into a long rant about it. But sometimes you feel used in some relationships, and then you kind of get fear, and you feel like, oh shit, maybe I should not connect with this person because I'm going to use up all my energy. I'm not going to have enough time for myself, and I'm just going to get hurt. You're just scared of being in pain. God. I sound like one of the writers from BoJack Horseman. I sound like a genius. But I'd like to go a little more in depth into my ennui of companionship. It really all just start. Listen, I think everyone should make a friend or two in high school. I have 2 friends from high school that I'm still very close with. Like, those are my boys. Like, we can hang out anytime. Those are my guys. Like, my class had like 50 people in it. 50 people. Yep. Welcome to a third world country, baby. We had like 50 people in one classroom, and I am only friends with 2 of them, because the others, we barely had anything in common. And then bada bing bada boom, I get to my adulthood, and now I go to all these places and I talk to people. I think I'm a very conversational person. I think I'm really good at just, finding my way. I'm very good at finding like opportunities to tell like a good joke. And the thing is, when you get older, you soon find out that everyone is so goddamn busy. Like, what do you mean you're busy? What do you mean you have employment? No, stay unemployed! What am I talking about? I spend 99% of my time making YouTube videos that only 3 people watch, mind you. And usually the people who want to be friends with me are usually the ones who are fucking psychopaths. Hey man, so what do you do in your free time?
I like to skin pigs, and then with said skin, I like to wrap around my body for warmth, and then I go into hibernation for 24 hours.
So you want to get a coffee? Yeah, sure, why the fuck not? And then I'm just kind of left there just pretending like I'm having a good conversation. But then I start to wonder to myself, maybe I'm being too picky. Maybe I'm just not maybe I'm just underestimating this person. Maybe I'm just being an asshole. Maybe like I should just give these people a chance. But sometimes people stink. So sort of now in university, now that I'm a man with a job, with a long luscious beard, and I'm just kind of like, okay, I'm gonna try to minimize as much damage to my personal self as possible. Now you're probably wondering, well, what was the point of this video? I'm just gonna say, every single time someone watches one of my videos and I see those views go up, I see one of those likes go up, I feel connected to an audience that's an indicator that you understand me, that me and you are connecting on a personal level, and you took these minutes out of your day to hear what I had to say. Thank you, it means a lot. Sometimes when you're in a relationship, friendship, or whatever, and I feel like you're being heard. For example, it's like, good gosh, how do I put this? Sometimes it feels like you're always hearing and taking in, but then you're never being given anything back. You know what I'm saying? I could be dying of leukemia, Ebola, with a little mix of hepatitis B, and that person will still find a way to make that conversation about themselves. Let me talk about myself. So when you guys do watch these videos, it makes me really happy because you're listening to me. And I love responding to comments as well, because that's like, oh, I'm listening to what you have to say now. I'm curious on what your thoughts are. It's a fun one. If you want to say anything in the comments, just anything. It has nothing to do with this video. Just want to talk about something, like something that happened in your day, like you found like a penny in your coat and you're really happy about it. Yeah, just anything. Or you fucking took the nastiest shit that you've ever taken. It was stinky poo poo. Wow, this video is full of Jorkin and stinky poo poo. The maturity of this 19-year-old boy. By the way, man, that was a lot. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Now, kids, what did we learn today? Do not go jorking in your father's face. But either way, that is all from me, and that's the spirit. Subscribe.